Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your reading for January 2023. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. Before you leave, please click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit. Let's pick an animal totem for Aries for the month of January. What animal has wisdom for Aries for January? All right. We have dog, friend. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. All right, so this is the theme of the month for you, Aries. Anytime you see a dog, which will probably be very common and happen very often, but know that it's also spirit kind of communing with you, letting you know that they're around and reminding you that not only are friends precious, but that you are precious as a friend as well. The part today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. So to me, that says that you're going to be a really good friend to someone, possibly multiple people. There are multiple animals, multiple dogs on here. You probably have a big friendship group, or you are about to be. Maybe you're meeting new people in January, and there's going to be a lot more people around you to help you, to support you, to learn from, to teach, that kind of thing. And I see you as, like in this picture, it seems like it's a dog, but it looks to me more like a wolf, and it's a bigger picture than the other ones. I feel like you're the one, especially since I am protector on here. I don't know if you can read that down there, but you are like the leader of the pack, or you're the one that looks over your friends the most and takes care of them. And I want to say that January is about recognizing that in yourself, appreciating that in yourself, and I think others are going to start appreciating that about you too. But let's get some more information. All right, Spirit, tell me more about Aries in January, please. What else should Aries know, Spirit, about January? One card stood out. This one, Dragonfly, Spirit, change. All right, so along with being the center of your friends, of your friendship group, I feel like you're going to be leading or teaching. I think you're going to be incorporating change for the group, or maybe the dynamics of who does what, or who's better at this, or like, you know, maybe you're transitioning into the lead. That's part of the change. Whereas maybe you've been more kind of on the outside or the outskirts of the group. You are in January stepping up, stepping in, and I think you're going to take charge and show a direction for your group to go for healing, for conflict resolution between you, friend stuff and learning and growing and that kind of thing. And that change is a part of you stepping up, leading, showing, teaching, providing, supporting, that kind of thing. The next one we have is Water Spirit, manifesting dreams. So this is something I want to say that has been a dream of yours, or you've always known or seen yourself, like when you're dreaming or you're daydreaming, you are the leader of the pack. You teach, you show, you help, and it's like you're finally stepping into your power. You're stepping into this role that to you has always been something that you knew, or that's just how you imagined your future or imagined yourself in a situation. You're the leader. And so by stepping up, making this change, I don't think you're going to get much resistance from your friends, or maybe this is a family type of thing, because dogs are family too. I don't think you're going to get much resistance from other people. You might get people in the group be like, huh, because they're noticing a change, right? So this is part of manifesting what's good for you and what's helpful for you. And in response to that is going to be helpful to the people that you are around or spend time with, your loved ones, okay? And that's manifesting a dream. And since there is a dragonfly on here and there is otters on here, these are also spirit totems for you. They're also reminders if you see them throughout the month. I think these two, though, dragonfly and otter, are probably more permanent helper for you. So let's say a couple months from now, you're seeing something on TV, there's a commercial that shows otters, and you remember this, right? Or you remember otter, oh yeah, that means something. That's spirit letting you know they're around, or they're supporting you, or if you're going through something that's a difficult thought process, they're right there next to you, wanting to help you. You just need to open up. And there could be, if you wanted to look up online what otter means as a totem animal or dragonfly, you can probably get more insightful information. So when you do see these kinds of things, or you hear about it, somebody's talking about a dragonfly, let's say, or, you know, the stuff that comes into your awareness that have to do with dragonflies or otters or even dogs, pay attention. It means something, and you could possibly get like an epiphany or the light bulb moment when you realize, oh, and then some kind of idea comes to you and makes things even better for you or your friend group. But let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about Aries in January, please. What else is going to happen for Aries in January? First card, Shamanic Journey, Purpose, Attunement, Vision Quest. See, again, this is something that I think has been building up, and you're, like I said, finally stepping into a role that you've always known or was meant to be for you. And it's a shamanic journey. So, and it has a horse. So I think there's a lot of, you probably are connected to the animal realm. You may have had animals come to you in dreams, or you feel particularly close to certain animals at certain times in your life. They do come and go sometimes. There's ones that stick with you more, and there's ones that are only here for a certain lesson. And I want to say, actually, and especially with the group, all those dogs in this picture, you do have a group of animal guides, and they're all closer to you for the month of January to help you move through this shamanic journey. Your purpose, your attunement, your vision quest, right? You're manifesting your dreams. This is a change for you. It's like you're coming out of ego-centered self-life, you know, business or success, money, job, you know, clothes, food, that kind of thing. And it's like you're shifting more into the spiritual side of life and reflection and following your intuition and anything that comes to you, the guidance that comes to you. It's getting more in tune and flow with the energies of the earth, of purpose, everything around you. Next we have Maple Spirit, Generosity. So this card to me speaks of the generosity of animal spirit guides around you and how much they want to help. And I think in return, this is a reflection of you being generous with your spirit, your nature, your wanting to help others, wanting to guide others, letting your spirit guides, whether they manifest in animal form or not, guide you to help you guide people and basically really make the world a better place. Make at least your world better, and you're influencing your friends and family around you. And in turn, while they're picking up that energy, they can do that with others. So without you really knowing for sure, you could actually be affecting a lot of people outside of your group of friends or outside of the people that you know. All right, let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me about Aries in January, please. More information. And actually, I just realized I grabbed the wrong card, but these both have the number 23 on them. So that number might mean something to you. Maybe on the 23rd of January, something particular will happen. Maybe everything will come together and you'll understand how this all fits together and works and plays out for you. All right, Spirit, tell me more about Aries in January, please. I had one card fall out. We'll start with that one. It is the Knight of Coins. Okay, so this night is probably the most, I want to say balanced, but Knights are known as being people, and I would say this fits you, Aries, being impulsive and pushing forward and feeling like you're invulnerable and you can do anything. And it's almost like the young person who's leaving the house and going out, charging out into the world because they feel like they're indestructible and they can handle everything and do everything. However, with the Pentacle, the Knight of Pentacles, he has the same basic function, but because it's more an earthly, physical realm, he's a little bit more cautious than, say, like the Knight of Wands, who will just charge in without looking. But this person is still needing to go forward, needing to go out, needing to go prove himself. Now, this doesn't have to be a man. You don't have to be a man. But this being under the dragonfly spirit of change, and there's a bear, so there's a lot of animals. I think you have just a lot of animal spirit guides around you. But this night, this change, so how I read this is this change is a progressive change. It's a slow and steady change. It's not go out there, try something and pull back because it was too intense or something, or you leaped before you could see what was in front of you, and now you have to learn a lesson along those lines, because if you would have stopped to pay attention to something, you would have avoided a pitfall of some kind, right? So this, I like to see this under change and showing your movement and progression in a step-by-step, probably equal or almost balanced, each step of the way. And it's less jarring. It's not a change of like, where did that come from? It's okay, here's a step. Now we're going to the next step. We're working with this energy. Okay, we got that figured out. Now we're going to that step. Next, under manifesting dreams, we have the Two of Swords. And this card kind of, as you can see, has kind of a veil in front of the eyes. And with the change, I feel like this is saying you don't really want change, or you don't, the change to manifest you, there's a fear. There's something you don't want to see. There's something you're shading about manifesting your dreams. So I think maybe it would be wise to take some time to really go within and understand your feelings about that, or understand where you actually stand about manifesting your dreams, looking at the fears of what that means to you, or what you think that means, or what you think that means to other people, that kind of thing. And also with the Two of Swords, it's almost like being protection, right? You've got these Two of Swords and you're showing them. So you're changing, but you still have your swords. So you're still kind of guarded, maybe a little bit defensive, and you don't want to see the real truth. So there may be, with this card and under the manifesting dreams here, there may be some conflict that you're going to have to look at within yourself. There's some things going on that up to this point, maybe you have sort of looked at, but haven't really looked at. So there might be a little bit of soul searching that happens, okay? And then under shamanic journey, we have the Queen of Cups. So we have another court card here, another person. The Queen of Cups, she is the queen of the emotional realm, of the heart, of love, romance, depth, okay? And it's under the shamanic journey card here. So I see with the change, and it's a nice progression because, right, you started out with the Knight of Pentacles. You are checking yourself, looking at different aspects of what's going on, trying to drop the veil, drop the swords, and you come into the Queen of Cups. This is a very feminine, receptive card. It is a very mothering card. She is the queen of emotions. This is a mother that could even like smother you because she's just so like lovey and hold and cuddly and kissy, right? So, but there's strength in this queen as well, whether you're male or female. It's with the shamanic journey, it's getting more in touch with that feminine side of yourself, the more receptive, the inner side, the inner aspects versus the outer aspects. More looking at the dark parts or the more shadow parts versus just living in the kind of outward display that you have, or outward image. You're working internally and coming out the other side more of a queen. So again, leadership type of role, right? Being that maybe authority, a sense of authority as well. And finally, under the generosity, the maple spirit here, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is a lot of heartbreak, right? A lot of times it shows with regular tarot, a heart with three swords stabbing it. In this case, I feel like with this generosity card and this underneath it, there's a maybe having to do with facing something, has to do with forgiveness and your heartbreak. And it's hard to see yourself or believe that you could be of a generous nature, or all of these spirit animals are so generous. And there's fish on this one too. I just noticed that. Starfish, seashells. So sea creatures could be important to you, or important to you in January. So with the heartbreak, it feels like it's a healing type of heartbreak. It's been put off. And finally, at the end, towards the end of the month, I feel like there's going to be a slump, or like a let go of, you're holding on, right? You're holding on, you're behind, you're defensive, and something clicks, and finally you just drop. You drop your shield, or you drop your defense, and there's heartbreak because I think something in the past is going to drive this, that makes you feel or makes you remember what happened in the past. By dropping your shields or dropping your defenses, something happened. There was a heartbreak. And so I think you're going to be reminded of that, and you'll have to look at that. But just remember the generosity of all your spirit animals, all your guides. They are there. They're showing you lots of animals. So when you come across it in your daily life, any of these animals, you have bear, fish, starfish, horse, otters, dragonflies, dogs. I think there's going to be great chances. You can see multiples of these during the day. And so it's another reminder. You've got help, you've got support, you've got protection, and no matter what, no matter how much heartbreak, you're still going to be better for it, and you're going to feel better for it. And I think you're going to feel even closer to the spirit realm and your feminine side and all your guides that are around you. All right, let's get one final card. One final card for Aries spirit for the month of January, please. And last piece of advice. Okay, one fell, so we'll go with that one. Origins. Remember your roots. Okay. I think this directly relates to this heartbreak. So you've had heartbreak, things have happened, you've been hurt, we all have, but something about your roots. And to me, it also is connected to this shamanic journey. This change, this attunement you're going through, being more attuned. Don't forget your roots. So stay grounded through the process, stay grounded through January. And remember where you come from. And you know, there's that tree. This tree is on here. There's a couple of trees on the other cards, but this one. And you know, remember your roots. You may even have tree spirits, especially a maple, that speak to you in some way, or you're connected to. And do some, I want to say, find some meditations that are specifically for rooting you. There's meditations where you can imagine roots coming from your feet or your bottom, if you're sitting, going into the ground. So you're connected to Mother Earth and you're connected to that energy. And that will be, I think that's what's going to help with the heartbreak, and remembering your roots, staying grounded, and not giving up or not giving in to the negativity or the voice or the words in your head that come back to you, relating to this heartbreak or relating to letting your defenses down, because you do want to get to this queen stage. You want to get to where you're leading and sure of yourself and confident, and be able to help others and take on the role and responsibilities of guiding and showing people the way. Okay, Aries, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And thanks again for watching. May the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.